wastages, bought a yacht. That yacht that the president bought has never been to the perimeter, territorial area of Nigeria.
Yo, what up, guys? So on today's news, I'm going to be talking about politics and what is happening in the country, guys, and how that our president allegedly have actually been doing a lot, right? And when I say a lot, I'm going to be explaining in the video. So I'm going to be talking about Dino, Melaye, I'm going to be talking about the president of Nigeria, and I'm going to be talking about Nepal and how Nigerians were able to relate what is happening to Nepal and what is happening here in Nigeria, guys. Now, Dino Melaye came out and he was talking about how that our president spends money irresponsibly, allegedly. How that he uses money to do different things that are not necessary. Now, he spoke about the kind of car that our president uses and the cars that the long past presidents have been using. He spoke about the kind of cars that the past presidents have been using in Nigeria and how that Tinubu came up and his own was different. In fact, as a matter of fact, he pointed that Tinubu uses the same car as the president of the United States of America. Are we now competing with the Americans? I don't know. He went further to explain that Tinubu went further to get a yacht, guys, that yacht he even got, funny enough, is not for the country, it's his personal yacht. It is between Monaco and another country, and these things are not necessary, guys. Nigerians are going through a lot that we need these monies that is spending for these things to be channeled into different infrastructures, into our healthcare, into our schooling system, but yet he's doing a lot of things that are not relevant, allegedly according to Dino Melaye, guys. Now, he also spoke about the jet and how that they said the jet was a gift. Funny enough, that sounds so funny in the first place. Like, who would actually gift a president a jet? Like, for what? And you can see how big this jet is, guys. This is not a small one. And these are the kind of things that our president spends money on in the country. He literally travels on vacation almost every time. So what is really happening in the country, guys? Like, are we going to is the president going to be called to order, or because he's the president nobody has the right to call him to order? Or I don't understand, because first of all, you got a car of the same kind as the United States president. You got a yacht that is not needed for any reason. You got a private jet that is like for what are the reasons for all these things particularly? I don't know. But guys, I'm going to be showing you Dino Melaye's thoughts on this also, guys. So you tell me what you think about it in the comment section.
This government is one of the most reckless governments in the history of this country.
How do you mean?
The president who said he wanted to come and curb wastages bought a yacht. That yacht that the president bought has never been to the perimeter, territorial area of Nigeria. It's between Monaco and Paris. And what do we need a yacht for? In a time of austerity, in a time of pervasive hunger like this? The president also, within few months in office, bought a presidential jet that cost Nigeria billions.
No, you said it was a gift.
I am telling you that it was purchased. Gift by who? Gift had to be declared. And they called it a gift because the money used in the purchase of that aircraft was not appropriated by the National Assembly. That is why it was tagged a gift. Then again, since Tafawa Balewa, Azikiwe, up down to Buhari, every president and prime minister in this country used Mercedes-Benz S-Class as their official vehicle. The president is using a bomb jammer Mercedes-Benz, the same type that Trump is using in America. And you say you want to curb wastages? The same president. In the 8th Senate, the budget of the National Assembly was 150 billion. From 150 billion, today the president have increased the budget of the National Assembly to over 370 billion. I can catalog all this. Bought a yacht, bought a Cadillac, bought an aircraft, increased the money of the National Assembly, and I've borrowed like no other president in history. If you are making more money, then why are you borrowing? Yeah, and we will not be surprised if the president start borrowing from OPE and Money Points very soon.
Ope and money point. When you say leave our Okani, and POS agent money alone because
Now, a lot of Nigerians came up and they were talking about this war and crisis and protest that is happening right now in Nepal and how that it can be likened to what happened the 20th of October 2020 in Nigeria, where Nigerians came out to protest and some of them were buried in the process and they stopped the protest. Now, in the case of Nepal, these guys came out to protest. People were buried in the process. They still continued. As a matter of fact, the Prime Minister of Nepal has actually stepped down because of this protest. So Nigerians are insinuating that this is kind of protest that we actually need, and truth be told, this is kind of protest we need because a lot is happening in the country that the citizens need to sit up to it. Now, for instance, we have been having this tribal problem in the country for so long.
oh, they banned Instagram, Twitter, now called X, YouTube, WhatsApp, Facebook in this country called Nepal. And the Gen Z youth said never. Don't know why stuff like this excite me, but good afternoon, trenches. This video is for Nigerians. I'm going to try to be as careful as possible so I don't have the DSS running to my doorstep. But let me break it down for you guys. Not allegedly, they banned these media apps because they failed to meet certain new regulation in their country. And the Gen Z were like, wait till be down one. When down one start, wait till they happen for years. They enter streets. That's not the interesting part. Oh. These people had the guts to approach the parliament. They were marching in their numbers. Made them go ask, which law be that? Who talk on? Just like National Assembly now, like Aso Rock, you know what? I'm just making comparison. I'm not saying nothing. So as they approach now, and military see your parliament, opened fire on them. I mean the protesting youth. And do you know what? About 18 to 19 people died. 300 people injured. They opened live fire on them. Just like Lekki toll gates. Now yes, this is where it gets interesting. The youth continued. I'm sure they stepped on the dead bodies while walking towards the parliament and the military. Oh yes. Every official they caught got a pound of their anger. As of today, the Prime Minister has resigned because this time they're no longer talking about social media. They're saying fuck you all. Corruption is too much. There's joblessness, economic meltdown. What's going on? Man, all of you, we don't need you anymore. No. We don't want you. We don't want you. They resigned and fled the country. The interim government that is there now has reversed all the ban. Means the ban on the social media is begging them that they will compensate the families of the disease and treat the wounded ones for free. Even with all these promises, reports has it that the youths are still mobilizing. Oh, I don't want to shout. Okay, I know some of you apes now will come and say, that's never Nigeria, we are so vast, we have many tribes. Shut them out! Just the way we have Igbo, Hausa, Yoruba. That's how they have Chetri, Brahmin, Maga. They have over 125 tribes. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Please don't say it out loud. You see the way we battle with corruption? That's the way they battle with corruption. You know, election rigging and the rest is happening there. Even climate change, flooding and the rest. I think the flooding over there has not killed up to 100 people. Unlike the Mokwa community of 600 people and plenty missing others. The way we are suffering poor healthcare, nine they suffer, to not make them they shout. But we are here murmuring, singing like bees in the comment section. Oh, I forgot to tell you people, they don't have all year. No, they are not as rich as us. But they are stronger than us. I'm beginning now to think that when Buhari said lazy Nigerian youth, he wasn't talking about physical strength. I'm sure he was talking about mental strength. Zeal, will, determination. When I not get them. Oh, sorry. This is I'm just actually come to inform you people. I don't say anything. Oh, please, yes, sir. Sorry, good evening, sir. Good afternoon, sir. Sorry, sir. Oh, thank you so much for listening and God bless.
And as if I came up and was talking about how that Nigeria is called a Wazobia country, which is the Igbo, Hausa, and the Yorubas. But yet, from 1999 up until now, guys, if I'm not mistaken, this is about 27 to 26 years. The Igbos have not ruled the country either by being a vice or being a president. But yet, it's called the Wazobia. It is called the Igbo, Hausa, and Yoruba country. And yet, the Igbos are being treated like they are not part of the country. And these guys actually wanted to go separately as the Brafias, but they refused them to do so. So what exactly is happening in Nigeria, and how can we come to an agreement or come to a consensus that this is what we actually want and this is how the country is going to run? Because we cannot keep running the country like this. Guys, tell me what you think about it in the comment section.
I hope all of you can see what is happening in Nepal. Politicians are queuing to join the helicopter to run away. I told you, the power of the people is more than the power of the people in government. Some politicians, when they do, by the time we start talking, some of them, na helicopter go carry them come out. You see what they happen for Nepal right now? That is the power of the people. They don't tire. They don't come out say, no, we are tired. You must go. We are the people. The people are stronger than the people in government. Be strong.
Drop your sincere concern about what you think can be done to Nigeria or can be done to help Nigeria get better. And if this is the first time you're seeing this channel, please do not forget to like and subscribe.
Nigerian youths, shebi you see what you see for the screen, abi? This one is happening in Nepal. Now Nepal, it happen so. The youths have taken it upon themselves after the government banned the use of social media in their country. The youth say no, it no go happen. The youth begin to protest. What do they see there now? Now one of the minister's house, now they storm so. Now the minister, the woman, now they see so they go so. The youth take it upon themselves to rescue their nation because they knew that the nation lies in their hands. Whether the nation do good or do bad, not them. It lies in their hands. They take it upon themselves without fear of anybody. I said, let me come here and remind you that it's happening right now in Nepal. The government just wake up and ban the use of social media. They always want, just like Nigerian government. Nigerian government never like anything what we say they know say we go benefit. They never like them. It's always that one we say it go affect us. Now that one then they like, then they see. How many times now since Tinubu government tax here and there, they first of all come out and increase tariff. You and I cannot even call your mama or your papa for village. Just relax, call before you know it. 1,000 acre don't finish. Sub don't finish. How much they do sub data? They put them. Nobody talk. The thing just date you today. They don't wake up now begin to increase tax. Now by next year, you and I have to be paying tax. If you earn more than 800,000 naira a year, you have to pay 15 to 20% tax. And nobody is saying anything about it. We have been here crying. Some of you think maybe we demand. I am here to remind you that this one will be saying that for a year now. Now for Nepal, it happen so. And about how many people now don't buy? Like 10 people don't buy. More than 20 people don't endure. Now the government don't lift the ban again because they don't say, man, nobody has the think now it they happen. They don't lift the ban. As I'm talking to you now, they don't lift time. They don't lift time. That is country that is the Nigerian youth will never ready. When we are ready, we will collect back this country from all these people. What you na Sabina now where una go they see if person they post no sense now go they engage. If somebody make a meaningful post like this, even our bloggers, they're not even helping anything. They're not even helping matter. They're busy posting irrelevant posts just to be feeding the youths. The youth go just in the comment section, they laugh, they comment rubbish, they say no sense, big nyash. Sadabat go come outside, begin to deceive our girls. It's not fit to use your platform to speak, to advocate for the betterment of this country. You know go try am. You know go try am. Now to the day they post rubbish and the youth go they engage. I am here to remind you, say this one now, they happen now as I'm talking to you now, it they happen. The government don't lift them. They don't lift them. You see this government, they always know what they are doing. They know. They go just come outside, do talk, and be waiting for you to know if you act. The reason why they don't want this tax of 18 now to start immediately now, they know why they put it by next year. They are waiting for you. They are waiting for your reactions. They are waiting for you and I to know if you can act. Now why they put it to next year? Imagine now if you buy fuel now another one though. If you buy fuel wey worth more than 10,000 naira, you have to pay 500 naira as tax. You have to pay 500 naira starting next year. Nobody is saying anything about it. Nobody is doing anything about it. And you all just like una go just close una eye like say no consign on that. But some of una just believe that say no matter. Una don't they do fraud. Una think na fraud that go do forever. Una think say na fraud that go do forever. As they do fraud, so your brother go agree to do fraud. Your pikin go still wake up to start to do fraud. Next year, if you buy fuel that worth more than 10,000 naira, you have to pay tax. That one no be tax of the yearly tax. So we say if you earn more than 800,000 naira a year, you have to pay 20%. No be that one. And they don't care how the money take come. What they care is as long as say money pass through your account, they check what you earn a year. You earn more than 800,000 a year to pay 20% for out of that money. Nobody is saying anything about it. Nobody is doing anything. This one na Nepal they happen so. African country which day Kenya protest too. The same way they carry tax of a thing come. Kenyan citizen protest and the citizen remove the tax of a thing. And later now they go to say una be agent of Africa. The person go to talk that Africa go to talk and I go begin to talk like say you not be anything agent of Africa. You are just a fool. You are just fool. You don't get sense. Nigerian youths. Now when we wake up, when we are ready to collect this country back, we will actually collect it. This one and if I don't sign a money, next day go start. So they are actually waiting for you and I to know if you can act. They are trying to silence you and I. That may will not get freedom of speech again. Just like what is happening to Sowore now. They are trying their possible best to silence that young man over a tweet he made about Tinubu. They are trying their best to know if they can silence him and lock him up. Imagine if these people can write to Twitter to take down Sowore posts and ban Sowore accounts. Imagine if they can go all of them, still write to Facebook. Make Facebook delete Sowore accounts, both Instagram and Facebook, and also delete the post and describe that post as a defamatory character. Be what they call them. Imagine the energy these people are investing just to silence the freedom of speech.